Rose.
Rose, one of my most popular names that I get. I have to
It's
say.
Rosemary.
Would you go by Rose? Now, there are people named John in this world, so I get John. Sorry. There are common names, we get them. So we have to narrow down who they are, you know? People do have these names. So when they say the medium said John, yeah, because they exist, so we'll try this. Again, please don't be shy. I need you to open up and grab it. And the worst thing is, if you tell me I think that's me, I'll come over. And if it's not, I'll say I'm not sure that's you right now. It's the worst thing that's going to happen. I need you to talk to me. I get up, I move. I don't just sit here. I used to just sit. I get in people's airspace. I'm around, so just deal with that. I don't go into weird trances. That's a trance medium. Don't do that. Don't want to do that. I will, however, take on expressions that people do. I will do something that people do and not even notice it. If someone's a fisherman, all of a sudden I'll do this. It's up to you to pick that up for me, okay? And be like, you're doing something weird. Like, I'll do this, and it just happens, and people have to know. I'll rock in my walk, I'll limp, I'll do whatever. Oh, gotta turn that off.
It's the medicine, sorry.
And most importantly, everyone who sits before me or any medium is dying to talk to that one person. Dying. Get rid of it. Throw it out the window. Forget it. You'll block me. Better for you, better for me, better for them if you take expectation and throw it away. Because when you sit having to talk to them, they can't get through. My father's been dead 30 years. 27 years it took him to get through. 27. You open up, you let go and say, I want my dad, but Aunt Millie's coming through. You take Aunt Millie because she's dead and she stepped forward and we got to give her credit for this, okay? So, and then hopefully once you're wide open, we get who you want. You know, I'm at the point now where I do this enough where I usually can. That's it. May or may not, but usually can. The reason for the paper is if you're not taping, it's for you not to write for you, because that's not, you're going to get confused. You can't be writing for you. You write for the person to your left. So look right to your left, and that's who you're going to write for, little notes. Don't feel stressed out. You got to get every little detail, because it doesn't matter. You'll know what the right thing to do is. So don't be like, I've had people when I'm on them for a long time, people are like anxiety over it. Now, write down what you can. You'll get the gist of it. It always is what it's supposed to be. Okay? So what I want to talk about, and apparently they tell me I tend to be the person that does this and does the hand thing, so just bear with me. I think it's the way I focus. Until clients mentioned that I rub my hands, I didn't know, but now for years I know that I do. So sometimes we have to narrow this down as well, but I want to talk about, and I don't know if they're alive or dead, but I want to talk about the alcoholic, because it's screaming at me, alcoholism.
Rose.
Oh, I'm supposed to talk to Rose?
I don't know, I'm thinking about Uncle Bob.
I'm going to stand up. I thought it was here, but I'm very bad. Yeah, it's you, right?
It's me.
I knew it. Parents want to say it's you. Doesn't mean it's not you, though. I knew it. I'm like, I thought it was here.
I'm ready.
Okay, alive or dead?
Dead.
Male?
Yes.
Sometimes I will mess up a gender, rarely, but if it's a strong female, I'll mistake it as a male, and vice versa. But this feels male to me, okay? Did this person die before their time? And that doesn't mean 15. I mean, I feel that this person did not live to a ripe old age.
Correct. Yes.
Nicole.
Yes.
I won't remember that, so don't take offense to
That's
that.
okay.
Now, I jump all over the place because the minute I open up, and again, please everyone listen because it's going to funnel down to you. I could be literally here on the alcoholic and the next day you know I'm walking over here unrelated to anything. It's a little bit weird like that. I want to talk about the A sound or the I or I sound in a name. Because a short A or soft A can sound like an I or an E. But when I'm standing here talking to you, I'm seeing or hearing or A. And I don't know if it has to do with the alcoholic or there's someone else that's alive or dead that's stepping through. And it's okay if you don't get it right now because it's called psychic amnesia, like with my nephew that was dead. But that's what I hear. I also want to talk about Tom. And it might not be right at you. And they may be alive. Oh, there is no, remember. Thank you.
Nothing yet from there.
Thank you. I'm gonna need her to like stand up and dictate. She points over here, you need to say, I understand Tom.
Sorry, my
That's
husband's
okay.
name is Tom.
Okay, Tom, and he's alive?
Mhm.
Okay, someone right around, is there another one? Someone right around him who's passed that might be trying to talk about him?
Could be, his grandfather just passed.
Just passed, see, I knew it was a just passed. I give every name I get, and I get flooded with names, and for like 2 weeks I was completely off on names. For the past week they've come back, but every name I got was practically wrong. Want to talk about Richie? Or Richard? No. Where is it? It's here, okay. Is there a connection between any of these people?
No.
No, I think there is.
My husband and her husband are friends, but they're not. Neither are
My
deceased.
husband-
Her husband. All our husbands' names are Rich.
Here we go.
We're family.
All of your husbands' names
Her
are
husband's
Rich?
name's Rich. My husband's name's Rich, and my son's Rich.
Well, that would be why I got Rich. So when she looks at me and says, no, thank you
It's
for
me.
chiming in,
Yeah.
it's you, there's three. Are all the, well,
They're
is
all
your
alive.
husband? Thank you, that's what I was gonna ask.
Hmm.
Okay, so someone's bringing, but are they related, these Riches?
Yes.
Husband and son.
Yes.
I mean,
It's
father
all
and
Grandfather,
son.
father, and
Father
son.
and
Okay,
Yeah.
that's what I need, because I
Yes.
wanna know, someone's obviously highlighting the rich.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
I wanna know who
Yeah,
this
are
is.
we rich? No.
Got it. Father, grandfather, father, son.
Yep.
Okay. So you're obviously here, it's not that. And you're obviously here. Did your husband have a sister that passed, or who's the female that passed?
There was a
Yes.
child that was
Yes. Was it
born
female?
and died, yes.
Okay.
Many
Yeah.
years.
There's no years in death though. So yes, because I hear that it's a sister that wants to talk about this, or someone wants me to reference the sister.
We don't know anything about it.
It's okay, you know, she's dead. I
Yeah.
said there's a sister, that's enough for now. Again, this is a common name, but I want to talk about Tony
Tony again.
back here. Okay, it's very hard to tell the difference, alive or dead.
Alive.
Connected to these Riches?
My grandfather. Nope.
Oh, but connected to you.
Connected
Who's
to me.
dead?
My grandfather's not dead now.
Who is this that's trying to reference everybody?
I don't know.
You don't think it's your dad?
Could be my dad.
Your father's passed?
Pass.
Thanks for that.
It could be.
Well, you're talking about.
No, I'm serious.
Yeah, it's all connected to me. So maybe it's my father.
Connected to your father, meaning friend, family, whatever.
Mhm.
Charles. It's over here. See, I'm not good at. Okay, alive or dead? Alive. I don't usually get so many alive people right off the bat. They're usually dead. Are you related to her? Okay, this is a confusion. You're related to her in a way?
Yes.
Yeah.
By marriage. That's fine. That's family. They're gonna umbrella on you. Okay. It does get confusing when a lot of people have the same name and when I get flooded like this, so bear with me. I am still not certain that your father doesn't have a friend named Charles or Charlie or Chuck that might be with him, that he's talking about.
Okay.
Was he in the service, your father?
Barely. No.
Barely.
We'll say no. Dishonorable discharge?
Okay, so he was. Gotta go with yes on
Yeah,
that.
okay. I don't think it was for very long. 2 weeks
But
past
I
boot camp.
Honey, I almost feel like it's connected to that in some way.
Okay.
Go ahead. Don't be shy.
My-
Shy doesn't help.
My husband Charlie, his father's name is Rich, and he has his brother's Tony.
Okay.
Aw,
That's perfect. That's the pooling together I need. This happens every time I work. This is exactly what happens. And it just one after another after another. And that's why I'm like, who could make this stuff up? I mean, you'll see it just threads through like this. Who is dead of these people? Anybody? Why am I getting so many alive people? That is highly unusual to start for me. Usually the dead talk about the alive.
They're old.
They're not dead yet. You're the one that just had the baby? Did you name that baby after someone that's passed in any form?
Yes.
Yes, you did. That's what I want to talk about. This isn't psychic. Did I hear that it was a girl? Okay, it's not. I thought I heard that. And it was not me coming up with that. What is the name?
Alexis Marie.
It's the Marie. Okay, who's passed?
My grandma.
Marie.
Right.
No, she says Charlie. It's definitely here for right now,
Okay.
okay? She did not know him?
I think she did very short amount of time.
She
I'd say
feels-
less than a year. I think she
Yeah,
met him
I
less
think
than a
she
year.
met
passed.
him, though.
She passed after she
Yeah.
met him.
Because I don't feel a strong connection as of knowing, so it almost
No,
comes
she
off like
did
a
not really
no.
know.
Was your baby born small? Who's the baby that was born small?
You consider 7.
Yeah, what do you consider
So
small?
No, 5 something. I mean, not exactly, but 7 is not small.
No, mine's 6'15".
Someone wants to talk about somebody who was born in the 5s. And it could be you guys, I don't know.
Could it be
No.
one that passed on?
Easily.
Because she well, you had him.
Oh, I get miscarriages, abortions, I get them all.
Yeah. Well, you're sitting in a room full.
You can throw me in with that too. Okay, so, I will get, I'm gonna sit down for this one. I will get, I get them all. I actually spent a very long time with a woman, whose baby passed at 5 months, and I got, this is you? We're talking about?
Not at 5 months.
No, I mean, that was the example I gave. But, did anyone lose a baby that was of sizable poundage?
No.
Like 3 pounds? Someone's still referencing a small baby, I feel like it's in the 5s though. I know you're telling me no, but I want it. Maybe it's a sibling of someone that passed. I'll move forward with it, but I
It
want
could be my husband's sister.
the sister. Was she born?
She was
baby?
born, yes, born
Okay.
baby. Your mother-in-law's was stillborn.
But she was the child.
Yeah, that's
I don't-
what.
Yeah, but it's a
Size
sizable
of a
baby.
I don't know how,
Okay.
what size.
Well, what I mean is,
She was
not
5.
like an embryo. I'm talking
No,
about I can
yeah.
see a small baby in my hands. I mean, you know
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
mean, she
saying?
delivered the baby.
Mhm.
Still.
Yeah, that's correct.
This is someone who's describing the baby actually being buried.
Yes, my husband's sister is buried with the parents now.
Are they buried out of this country?
No.
Someone wants to talk about out of that country. I may be confusing 2 things, because someone else might be trying to come in on the story. I'm gonna let it go for now, because I'm being pulled back over here, because I saw one thing here, and now I got another thing. And they're of the same family, genre. I see a uniform, which tells me, first I saw fire over here, connection to fireman or uniform, but now I see a policeman. So when I start getting thrown uniforms, that's usually EMT, fireman, inspector, something of that where there was a uniform on somebody. And I don't know if they're alive or dead, but the uniform is the point here,
Jared?
Well, both of our brother-in-laws are in the military
Yeah.
currently.
currently.
2, both of your brother-in-laws?
Both of our
My
brother-in-laws.
brother-in-law and her brother-in-law.
Yeah.
Are their parents alive?
His parents are alive.
Same.
It's not. I'm wondering why who's telling me this. Usually dead people tell me stuff. That's why I'm having a tough time. I've never gotten so many alive people to start, except in private readings, so hold on. Stand. No, you're Sandy. Which one's Sandy? Are you not connected to this Charlie?
No, I'm not.
Did you connect it to a Charlie? Because I'm hearing it again, or maybe that's just because I stood by you. I gave it the no. No. But I'll understand that you don't get it right now. I'll take that. It might be because I stood, I walked right up near her. Talk about a female, I'm not sure that she is past. Who's the female with issues? I don't know if they're
That's so
physical-
broad.
My daughter?
Physical, mental, emotional? there's somebody, I'm not sure she's not tattooed, there's a person, I feel her here, which means she is probably of peer type or of older age, not older like a mom or a grandmother.
Sherry.
Sister?
I got her here, yes, friend, sister, that's my symbol for.
Sherry.
Okay, so your sister.
Sister, Sherry.
Issues?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. She's
Stepped in
heavier
that one.
set or was heavier set?
No.
Why does her arm look so thick to me? Unless they're referencing something on her arm. Does she have a tattoo there?
No
I'm being shown the thicker arm. Unless it's.
It's hereditary.
It's
Yeah, we got that. But she didn't. Different.
Unless unless it's a symbol for strong arming. I've not had that symbol yet. But I'm being shown, unless I'm here, because I'm showing a thick arm, and they wanted to show me the arm. Do you understand that?
Mom Martina. She had the leukemia. Didn't it come with spots on her arm? It wasn't that something.
didn't make a big arm.
But she had big arms.
bumps.
But she's a big
Somebody
woman.
wants to show the arm. The arm is of importance to me. So or they want to show me the arm for some reason. And again, I don't know if it's dead or alive, but it's a female. They're talking about a female, shoulder to shoulder with you, who's got some issues. And I feel like these issues have been a while, and they're not overly improving, or if they improve, then they disimprove, and they go like this.
They both passed away. My sister and one ex-woman.
Okay, but we gotta work better together, you and I. If they're passed away, that's what I do. So
Right.
that's actually easier for me. So, did either one of these people have issues? Or am I picking up an alive one?
Sherry
They
had
both
issues.
had issues.
Okay, then
yes.
that's what I need from
Okay,
you.
yeah,
Okay, yeah,
okay.
so you can, in other words, you can validate that is what I
Right,
need.
it's the arm thing I'm not following.
Yeah, I know, I don't know. I'm being shown, we'll get it though. Oh, it's funny how this comes out. I mean, it could end up being over there, but I am being shown an arm and I don't know why. So the sister is dead.
Yes.
Was she estranged or moved away or set
Yes,
away from
we were
everyone?
estranged for a long
Yes. Is it an M connected to you or her?
Mm-hmm.
An M?
Yes.
Well, my last name's Martino and Merritt. Maybe.
I think it's the sister. I already forget that you said someone else passed. I've already forgotten, but I know there's two. Who's the second person?
Mother-in-law.
Mother-in-law. I feel that I'm talking to the sister. Could screw that up, but somebody's referencing the person with the cancer or connected to cancer. And sometimes they're alive, but I believe it's a sister wanting to talk about that person. Do you understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Is that person passed?
Yes.
Okay. Can I have her name?
Sherry?
She tells me the word lady. I don't know if it's a song, a license plate, or why she mentioned it Lionel Richie song. I don't know, but I heard lady, lady, lady. Is it a pet? Is it a pet? I just said pet.
I didn't know.
I used to ride Lady Love when
she would know.
Thank you. And you heard me say pet, so thanks for that, okay? Is that pet alive or dead?
It's gotta be dead. How long do horses live?
Horses live really
Yeah,
long.
25 to 50.
Oh my God, I couldn't believe this.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
So, okay, we don't know, but the fact that she's coming through and she says lady, she's referencing that horse. There's no doubt. How could I guess that? That is important, and you can validate that because I asked them, give me something they can validate. How would I know that? So she knew that you'd say that, or she put in your head to say that. You knew her?
Mhm.
No, she's talking about another M. Is there a Mary? It's another M. She says M again. I'm missing out, maybe it's not Mary, but I'm missing an M. Could be alive, could be dead, I don't know, but when they come at me,
My mother?
what was her name?
Eva?
Is she dead?
Yes.
Who drank?
Sherry.
My sister Sherry.
Okay. All right, because I said, give me something else, and I saw booze. Your mother and your sister, often the squeaky wheel gets the oil in the family. However, she's showing me a not perfect getting along.
No, they had their issues, right?
Because that's what she's showing me. Because I tend to find logically in families, the mothers tend to go overly and help the ones with the issues and push all the good ones away. She's showing me no. Did she have a problem with relationships, partners? She says that she's acknowledging that was a problem in her life. She also just showed me a stack of money.
Yes.
Okay, you understand that?
Mhm.
Yes, okay. She's very clear, I like her. Is there a Linda? I know there's a Linda. I don't know if it's an old friend of hers or, I have no idea, that would be a guess, but it's a clear in my head name, Linda. Unless someone's pulling me somewhere else, but
Go down there and see. Like,
I didn't even notice it.
All right.
But,
That's all.
but now that you said that, let me see if I can get, I'm not even, when I roll, I don't notice it. If it gets on my nerves, I'll let you know and I'll
All right.
send you.
All right, just let me know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna ask you about it, Peter. And it could be anybody, just because I'm talking to him, but when he stopped me, I heard Peter.
Sorry.
So you're not getting it right yet.
Not
Okay,
yet.
that's fine, that's fine. Because I'm gonna stick here with her. I just have to say every name. The one name I withhold could be highly important. Did your sister move to Florida? Or
Yes.
someplace else? She tells me that,
Yes.
okay?
Yes.
She says later, the horse is dead and she's hooked on folks. Joey? Understand
Joe,
that? You do. Connected to Sharon or connected to you?
Me.
Okay. Alive and dead.
Just died.
Just died. Okay, that's fine. Because therefore she's bringing it forward. I mean, that's how
Please
I look
don't.
at it. Because
Please
the ones who've been there longer
Speaking
tend
of
to
trouble in
bring things.
relationships.
Okay, Joe, you understand that?
Uh-huh.
Just died. How long ago?
About 3 weeks ago.
Do you know I've gotten them that day they've died?
Really?
Isn't that weird? Don't believe any medium that says only have to be dead a year. I mean, I don't know. I've been to people, I'm like, who's the man in the wheelchair that died? They're like, he died this morning. Okay. What did he go by? Joe or Joey Joseph? What did he go by?
Joey.
I'll talk to him. God, he showed me something black. And again, maybe
It's
she's
hard.
helping him out. Okay, should he have been or was at one time affiliated with the Catholic Church and a priest?
My sister?
I don't know. Joey, I'm being shown. Like,
Joe and his twin brother went to Catholic school.
Thank you, because he's showing me the priest, okay?
They went to Catholic.
Although I feel like he didn't stick with that. Was he not overly, I don't want to say devout, but strayed away from that?
Yes, he did.
He said, did you know his mother?
Yes.
Because he says, my mother, was his mother religious? Because I feel as if his mother, he's telling me my mother always said, like, I should stay with that, or my mother always said, or my mother always, did you get that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, this is interesting. So obviously he was Catholic, because you know what he said? And I don't, people when they pass have their own experiences on what they believed here. So if you're a Buddhist, you have the Buddhist experience. If you're spiritual. If you're Catholic, you have the Catholic experience. I've not heard this yet, but he said to me, guess what? St. Peter really was there. I've not gotten that before. I mean, I happen to know that's the Catholic belief, that St. Peter is there for you. Maybe that's why I got Peter. And he actually came right and said, guess what? It's true, like, holy smoke, it's true. Okay? I've never gotten that. That's very cool. Happy to hear that. He says he's going to ask it in a question form, but I don't think he means it as a question. Whether that means he knows it or whatever. I do curse when spirit curses, by the way. He says something to the effect on, why were you so pissed? Okay? But I feel like he may know the answer, but
Yeah,
he's
he knows.
telling me to tell you that.
He knows. Yeah, okay.
Well, they know everything now, forget it. If you tripped on the rock out there, they know it's a riot. Did you once smoke and try to quit smoking? Or is it him? He's outing somebody about who was quitting smoking and then really didn't. There's a something about quitting smoking and didn't, or successfully quit smoking, or tried and couldn't. Who's this quitting of smoking he's talking about?
My son Dominic has tried.
Did he know Dominic?
Yes.
Okay. Dominic, Joey, Vinny. I hate when I start getting all the names. Yes, he says Vinny.
Who says
I don't know. Somebody here, do you have a Vinny?
my father's from
Okay. And when they step forward, they're all gonna load up. And if I move to her, which I don't know if I am, doesn't mean I'm not gonna be here, because I think your sister's got more to say. Your sister's got more to say. You sure? Does she not have tattoos? Are you sure?
I'm positive. No
Who is
tattoos.
this? Did Joe? No. Oh, we're gonna talk about the person who's got the big arm with the tattoo in my face. I think it's a tattoo. I suppose it could be a scar, and I'm reading it as a tattoo, but they're not living. Okay, your father was Vincent. Did that a long time ago?
10 years.
I was gonna say 12 to 15, so,
Yeah,
okay.
about, probably less than that, his mom said 10.
2004.
Probably about 9.
2004.
Oh, 4, it's all right.
It'll be 10 years.
Did he know this horse over here?
No.
Because this lady thing is coming through again, so I'm either,
My dog was lady.
your dog was late.
Well, yeah.
Our dog was lazy.
See, this is what I'm talking about. How could I guess that? I already know you got the horse lady over here, and I'm over here, I'm like, they're talking about lady.
Forgot
Yeah.
about lady.
Thank you for that. I told you I get pets all the time, so it's telling me that lady's here. He's bringing lady forward, and what I will tell you about pets, no matter what kind of pets they are, they are put on this earth for us to learn from. They teach us. We teach them nothing. They teach us everything. To love, to do whatever. I'm distracted, hold on a second. Just kidding. Well, guys, is he like the babysitter?
Yes.
Does he have a J name too?
No.
Let's talk about him with a J.
I have Jay. My husband, James.
Is there somebody downstairs with a J?
Yeah.
My husband and my son.
Oh, okay. But the pet thing is important because they are here to teach us. And that's why pets come through. They teach us to love, they teach us patience, they teach us all of these things. And they're still around you. Pets, when you think you see them or feel them or think about them, they're so around you. It's amazing. I'm going to be actually doing a whole thing about pet communication with another medium because it's such a profound, amazing thing. I've had people, I'm getting their dead uncles, cousins, and they're like, and then I say get their cat, and they fall apart. Tears, I mean, they start falling apart over the cat. I actually had one lady's, I'll never forget, her cousin Kevin hung himself on a tree. Got him, got the apology, she got the arms up like this with an attitude. At the end, she walks up to me and says, I'm the king here to get my cat. Oh my God. How about going back to the guy, Kevin's mom, and tell him what she said? Really, pets are serious. So I bring that up because it's important to know that the pets are here. And if I'm getting this pet, it's here. Some initials are more pronounced than others. And I know over here there was an M for you, but is there an M for you as well?
Yes, my mother.
Is it a typical like Marie?
Yeah.
Yes, it is. They tell me. She said to me, it's very typical. I love that though. That's my way for knowing it's an easy name. I can't get names that I have no frame of reference for. So if there is some obscure foreign name or a name I've not heard of, I will get a sound or something like it, but it's impossible for me to actually get a name I've never heard of. So I'll be able to say it's melodious or it's hard or it's strong, but I'm not able to get, I have an Eastern European client that I can't get any of her dead relatives names. I'm like, it's a J, P, R, whatever. And so this one was easy for me. Okay, I hear the word checkers, and I'm not sure if it's the game or the name of something, person, place, or thing. Like, is that another pet name?
No.
or, I mean, it could be the game, but I just hear checkers and I have nothing with it.
I had a
So
rabbit named Checkers.
You did. That's funny.
Oh, we had a pet come through.
Wonderful.
Soon as
I'm an
it
animal
starts-
lover.
The animal lover, yeah.
I'll kick it and it's.
Yeah, well, the beauty of it is when I get these obscure pet names, it's so great because
Yeah.
boom, 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 it's so easy. You could have that, and I know it's a pet. I'm like, is it a pet? Because you would logically think that was a board game, and I felt that it wasn't, but one never knows. So the rabbit is dead?
Yeah.
I also hear something that sounds like Lulu.
My husband's grandmother was Lulu.
Thank you. I love when I get stuff like that. Her husband's grandmother.
Yes.
I'll take a stab, not psychic, but that she's dead.
Yes.
Why is Lulu stepping forward? Did you know her?
Yes.
She talks about an A. I don't know if it's an aunt or an A.
Could be aunt.
Would it be her sister or someone else's sister? Because I feel like she wants to talk about this person.
It could be one of her daughters.
Who's an A
Uh,
or an aunt, I guess.
aunt. No, the first names aren't within.
Are they? Is this
Uh,
person alive or dead?
They're alive.
Was there something significant that just happened in this person's life within the past couple of months or upcoming that you'd be referencing her?
Their
'Cause
stepmother
I'm
died.
feeling, yes, okay, because I'm just about to say, I'm feeling something significant happened.
Mhm.
The stepmother died, so I
Mhm.
need to connect on who this is. Tell me who this is, so I'm confused.
With the A,
Who just died? What's the
it
connection?
would be Lulu's ex-husband's
I knew it was
second
complex.
wife.
That's why I couldn't
Yeah.
get it, that's crazy. Okay, Lulu's your husband's grandmother,
Correct.
dead.
Correct. So his grandfather,
Yes.
who's also dead,
Okay,
his second wife.
because this was the first wife.
Lulu was the first wife. Yes.
Now, is there an M here too? The M's aren't leaving me alone, unless they're pulling me back there.
My brother and my dad's name is Michael,
Alright,
and my grandfather.
no coincidences here, so we gotta go with this. Is it Lulu herself, or is she referring to somebody that had a little bit of a flair to them?
No, I think it's Lulu. I only know one Lulu.
Well, I'm describing the persona I'm getting.